Hey everybody, this is Red Specs Gaming, and welcome back to Minecraft Eternal. So today we're gonna take a trip out into the wild and collect more vegetables, and then I'm gonna show you another way to get protein products easier than having to keep slaughter animals too. And that way, you can get your cooking going because there's a lot of recipes to make, and you're gonna need a lot of ingredients. So let's get right to it. Sit back, relax, and let's go. So we are out looking for gardens right now. As you can see, let me see, get this real quick. Take a look at my bag. You can see all the extra stuff that I've been finding, all the different vegetables and plants and stuff. And there's like 5 kinds of gardens that you can find. Shaded garden. Windy garden. Frost garden. And you'll find them in different biomes, and they do different things. If you take a look at my map, you can see I have been traveling quite a distance from the base. Here's the base, and I've been doing it without my airship. I want to show you this thing that I've been making real quick. This is called a player launcher, and if you take a look at the recipe here, it's not really that hard to make. Player launcher right here. It's some slime and a block of quartz and some glowstone and a diamond. So not too hard to make, and the player launcher is like the slime sling, except it sends you in a forward or backwards direction. So if you click on this, you see how it says player reverse versus player forward. You can choose, you click on a block with it, and then you right click and hold, and it launches you in that direction. Now one thing I want to point out about this that I've discovered is it gives you this bouncy effect, which is like a vanilla effect, I think. And you want to be careful doing it around ice, because about 3 times now, oh hey Griffins, about 3 times now I have hit ice while doing the bouncy or while doing the effect with this thing, and it's caused me to get so fast and fly so quickly that I've overshot the chunks that have been generated and had to restart my game. So just be aware of that when you're around ice. The effects that ice gives you as far as changing your forward velocity, and this, you can see it's funky. So as long as you get the bouncy effect, it's really funky. So just something to point out: be careful around ice when you're doing it. See, like that, I can't even control it sometimes. It's unlike the slime sling, but it is good for like traveling on your own. With the slime boots and this, you can really get distance without your boat. And I was doing this so I could, pay attention to what's around me on the ground and look for these different kinds of gardens. That's a shaded garden. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna keep looking for things and heading back east towards the house now. Any new wood I see as well that I didn't have, like I don't know if I have elder wood or not. I don't remember if we grabbed that. I'll be grabbing that as well. And when I get back to the house, we'll continue. See you then. So swamps can be pretty dangerous. There's these things here that want to kill you. Look like fish with a lily pad on their head. And then there's these rocks. There's like swarms of birds that want to just destroy you. You see them? So I'm going to eat real quick and heal, and then we're going to go back in there because I really want to look for these gardens. Here they come. Here they come. I already killed a couple of them. Get away from me. Come back here and die. Yeah, I know. Get away from me. Come back here. You'll get off me, fish. Alright, I'm gonna try and get up on top of a tree. Boink. Alright. We should be safe right here. And because we got cover from the tree here. Where'd they go? So watch your radar. If you see any red dots moving really fast, you know they're coming. So we're gonna travel through here via treetops. And I'm looking for gardens. And I don't know what they look like, what these gardens are. But if I find them, I'll bring you back. There we go. Soggy Gardens. These right here. That's the last, I think that's the last garden I hadn't found yet. These are just reeds. I'm gonna look around for more like that and see if I can get everything from that. trying to get as many of the vegetables as I can before I have to start buying seeds. So I'll look around for more Soggy Gardens, and if anything exciting happens, I'll let you guys know. Not sure if this is used for anything, but it's poison, so why not? We'll take 2 buckets of it while we're here. You never know what you might find useful, you know? Another thing you might find a lot of while you're traveling around are these fruit trees. And you can actually use bone meal or mushu, if you were lucky enough to find them, on these. And so this is a nutmeg tree. And you can make your own trees with these. It's like 3 of these and a tree and a crafting grid, and you'll make your own. So usually when I'm coming up on these, when I haven't found one of these yet, I'll just grab a stack of them for my own use. And later on, we'll probably make our own trees as well. So I'm just mushuing the heck out of this. I've got some pears and some grapefruits, and there was another one I forget, but we're grabbing it all while we're here. And it's getting picked up by this bag. I made a second bag real quick, as you can see. So, things to collect for your cooking exploits. You'll also come across a lot of these little, like, 1x1 type things here. They're full of spawners and some chests. So usually you can just take your excavation to none, get rid of that, and then these guys will burn up. And then you can kill those that are left. That'll stop the spawner if you're doing it during the day. And get in there and kill the spawner. There's actually 2. Sometimes there's 1, sometimes there's 2. Kill that, and then we can take a look what we got here. Just some redstone, but hey, whatever. Free redstone, right? We've been snatched by a harpy. They grab you and they take you up in the air. That's what they look like. Got you, harpy. Luckily, we have our shoes, therefore harpies can't hurt us. Stupid harpies. So you may come across these in your travels too. And these are Cyclops Dens. So you'll see there's a Cyclops in there. They've got bone blocks, which are great for collecting for bone meal. And they've got treasure in there. Easiest way to deal with them is to cheese them. They get stuck in their own stuff real easy, so we're just going to lay into them with our... See, he's stuck in his own stuff there. So we'll just do this for a while. And I'll be back when he finally dies. Gotta take a quick food break. The only reason I'm not running up on him to fight him is because they'll grab you off the ground and one-shot you with a bite. Even with the armor I've got, he can still one-shot me with a bite. Took a while, but we finally shot his eye out. That's the first phase. Now that his eye is gone, we can go for the rest of it. And he's dead. Finally. Took forever. And then these are sheep, obviously. And the bone blocks, we're going to take the bone blocks out of here because, like I said, we can, anytime we need bone meal or something. So I'm just going to excavate those out real fast. Let's repair that. Give me all the bone blocks. I don't know what you're wearing on your head, but sorry, dude. I collect hats. Alright, and we got... what do we get? Bunch of bone blocks. These are worth a ton of bone meal. We got the Eye of the Cyclops. Area of Effect weapon inflicts weakness to all nearby hostiles when held. Well, that's amazing. We'll keep that. And I've been collecting other stuff, as you can see, too. Which, honestly, I want to get all of that out of there. Because I'm trying to keep this for my vegetables that I'm finding. It'll make it easier for me to get them on a shelf when we get home. Oh, I just put away my player launcher on accident. Silver coins. You can also take all of this gold that he's got here. So if we get our shovel, these are gold. And they drop gold nuggets. And so that's a bunch of gold to add into your gold collection. Here's a bunch of wool and stuff. You'll notice I always take the chests, not just so I can remember that if I've had it or not, more mutton, but also because you use a lot of chests. So you'll never not need chests when you're making things. And more wool. So really the big thing came off of the Cyclops himself. That legendary weapon. So let me get back my player launcher. Let's see. Player launcher. Take that back, thanks. And we're gonna keep heading. We've already passed the house. I'm kind of looking for... Where was the house? The house is here, so we're over here. I'm kind of looking for... Ooh, right there, actually, I think. We're gonna go south and look, because there's one more garden type I might not have gotten, and it's the arid one, and I think it's like mesa or desert, or mesa or plains. So we'll head south and see if it's there. And before we go, let's grab this. Amber bearing stone, thank you. Are these bone? Oh, wait, we'll get these bone too. Alright, so we're gonna go south. Get out here, and away. It's probably gonna get pulled by sirens, so we'll go that way. Away we go. So when you're in this zone, watch out for these little lizards. They're little thieves. They look like just normal lizards laying on the ground, and they'll run up and steal from you. Watch. Well, I think if you have gems, they'll steal from you. Then you gotta fight them for your gems. Oil sand. I don't think I've seen this. Let's get that. Ooh, there we go. And so if they're running around with something, they've got something. Like he's got some coal, it looks like. I'm not gonna kill him for that. If he steals my stuff, I will kill him. Let's get the oil sand this way. There we go. Did that give us oil sand or did it give us something else? Amber. No, can't tell. Alright, so we're looking for gardens here. I think this is the last kind of garden. What's this? Arid garden. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to run around looking for that kind of garden. Also, these will set you on fire, so don't step on them. And... alright, that's a B. So I'm going to see how many of these arid gardens I can find, and then we'll meet you guys back at the house this time. Just got back to the house, and look what I found hanging out on my island. And he trades steak for emeralds. So I pulled out 8 real quick. We'll trade up with him. Get us 2 of those. That's nice. What a deal. That change any of this? Nope. Okay. I guess we have to level him up more. Maybe he'll hang around. Okay, so we're back at home. We're in the pantry here. And just a tip on the quick way to put away all this stuff, because we've got 2 bags full of things that we found here. There's tons of stuff. And so the quickest way I've found is to just basically pull as much of it into your own inventory as you can, and then just come over here and right click twice, double right click basically on the controller, and then you'll see the stuff that's left over that isn't already on a shelf. It'll pull everything that you've got on a shelf out, and then you can decide like, hey, where's the rest of this go? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna add to the shelves anything that's new, and then we'll be back. Okay, so with all of the vegetables collected, and we're probably still missing some, you can actually buy other seeds that you're missing in here. So we'll probably collect everything. I think the wife and I have found like 85 of them on our stream game, so I'll go through that eventually, make sure we have at least one of every vegetable, because what we're going to do is we're going to change up the garden eventually. This is after we get power, so that every vegetable is growing in that garden. So what we're going to do to end is we're going to look at the idea of traps. And what traps do is they give you the ability to collect like meat and fish and stuff like that without having to constantly be killing animals and stuff. So if you look here in Pam's Harvest Crafts, you've got ground traps and water traps. And so we're going to make like, I'm going to try and make 3 of each, I think, is what we're going to do. So there's 1, 2, 3. It's a pretty simple recipe. Sticks, string, and chest. And then water traps, same deal, except it needs a fishing pole. So there's 1. What are we missing at that point? Oh, we got to make sticks. Sticks always seem to be a problem for me. But we'll make a bunch here real quick. There we go. Then we'll go back to the water trap. 2. And 3. And then you have to bait these traps, is what you have to do. So if you look at fish trap bait, it's basically any kind of fish and some string. And I don't know that we have any fish currently in our network, because we really haven't done anything with fishing yet. But, well, there's some here. That should work then, right? Yeah, okay. And I've got a couple puffer fish in there too. One thing you should know about in this pack is you can take any fish that you have and you can turn it into raw fish just by putting it in there. And so we'll probably keep that puffer fish and turn the rest of these into raw fish. And then we can make some more fish bait. So let's do bait again. Where are you? Fish bait trap. Bam. And put the fish in there. And that'll get us a handful here. So 20 is a good start. Hey, that was a task. How about that? And then you have fruit bait, you have grain bait, you have veggie bait, and I think these are for different like types of animals, maybe. So let's see. What do we want? We'll do 1 of each, maybe. We'll see how they do. 1 of each. So let me get some fruit, some grain, and some veggie, and I'll be right back. All right. So I went and I grabbed some pawpaw, some corn, and some amaranth out. And the reason I couldn't see it before was because I disconnected the network from those drawers to put everything away. But either way, that gives us 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go corn. 1, 2, 3. Which I thought corn was going to be veggie, so let's do grain like that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And so what we're going to do is we'll go up top here. 1 moment. We're going to find a spot just anywhere in the ground, and we'll do it out here. That's what we'll do. And we dig up a spot here. And you want, for your trap, you want your trap to have dirt all around it. And so we'll skip him. Get off me. Gonna have to destroy that island so we can stop getting all the slimes on here. And we'll go over 2. Take that out. We'll go over 2 more. Well, 3 technically. Take that out. Put that there. These are our ground traps. And then we're going to put grain in this one. And we're going to put fruit in this one. And we're going to put... Oh, wait. That was... Sorry. That was veggie. We're going to put fruit in this one. And then we can take our fish traps... Get off me. Punk. Don't have any of my tools on me because I took everything off to work on putting stuff away. No, you stay off me too. Dude. You know what? These things hurt. So, let's grab some food. If we do at Pam here real quick, we'll just eat a bit of corn to get that heartbeat sound off. I keep hearing a vampire somewhere. I don't know where he is. There we go. Okay, so we'll take these guys here, and you want water on all sides of them if you can get it. And this is kind of a steep drop-off. So what we'll do is we will extend out a block here, like that, and skip 2 like that, skip 2 and like that, And then I'm gonna remove this. Actually, we don't even need to do that, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the fish traps or the water traps off that block like that, right? And then come back up here and take this out, and take this out, and take this out, and now those traps basically have water on most sides of them. And so if we take this and we go, we'll do 7 each. One will get 8. There. And then you go. Guess we put too much in that first one. Well, 6 each. And these will actually produce more fish going forward in time. That you can use to keep rebaiting, basically. And so if you look, I've already got some leather in this one. And that was from the fruit bat. Or fruit bait, sorry. I've got some raw duck in this one. That was from the veggie bait. And I've got some more leather here. That was also from the grain bait. So I'm not sure that the types of baits in these matter. I think any kind of thing that you can make for the ground works for these. And then, of course, you want the water bait for the fish traps. And so we'll just keep checking these as we go and collecting the materials. Eventually, we're going to change those out for an automatic system, but that's once we have power. And I'm not sure if these have automatic versions, but we'll look into that too. So that's how you set up your bait traps and collect things that you're going to need to keep cooking with. Let's take a quick last peek at this real quick. Not yet, nothing, and nothing. It will happen in time. You just got to be patient. This is not one of those things that happens immediately. You have to kind of keep coming back and checking it. But anyways, so that's your traps. So there you have it, folks. We took a crazy trip around the world on foot. Got a whole bunch of new vegetables and fruits and things, grains. We put in traps so that we can start getting meat and fish. And yeah, I think we've got our cooking off to a good start here. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. And make sure you ring the bell there so you get notifications of when I drop a new video. And yeah, and I will talk to you guys later on. Bye now.